Hello, lovely people, and welcome back to my channel. So, let's start today's happy little painting with our sky. I'm using ultramarine with a little bit of pale violet and titanium white to create this beautiful blue/purple sky. Again, always just choose whatever color you like for your sky. Right, now that our sky is ready, I'm going to move on to our mountains. So I'm going to start with a light gray color, which is a mix of Van Dyke brown with ultramarine blue and titanium white, and I'm going to block in the chain that is furthest away. So here I'm just going in with the color and just blocking it in before I move on to our chain that's tiny bit closer to us. And here I'm using slightly darker shade, which is mainly just ultramarine blue and Van Dyke brown by itself, which kind of gives you a color that is, just like black, very, very dark. So I'm just going in with that and filling it in. And after I have filled in, I am going to create another kind of mountain/raised surface area in this painting. And for that, I am going to use burnt umber. So here, just giving this tiny little bit more color before I go in with my burnt umber. At the moment, it's really difficult to see this color because it is on a color that is darker than it. So you're probably struggling to see, but don't worry. By the time we're coming to, giving it final touches, everything is going to be very, very, very clear because we're going to give an illusion of a realism. Right. So now the blocking of the mountain chains is done. I am now going to color this area on the side of the road. For this, I have mixed in titanium white with burnt umber to get this kind of lightish brown shade, and just going in and blocking this color all over before I go in and fill my road area. So for the road, I'm going to add titanium white to black and get this light clear color. So I'm going to keep so here I'm just filling it in. So I'm going to keep the lightest color at the very top, and then as we come closer, I'm going to add on a little bit more darker gray over here because this is closer to us. So here you're going to notice me adding tiny little bit darker shade to just make this area slightly darker and just fill it in. It's really, really that simple. Just block it in. I think whenever you are painting, remember the first step is blocking in your base colors. Don't worry about any details at the moment. Once all your blocking is done is when you start creating an illusion of detail. So now we're almost done with blocking of our color. We're gonna start with our mountains. So we're gonna have a couple of mountains that are gonna be snow covered. The ones at the very end are gonna stay how they are because they're a little bit too far for us to see any detail at all. So we're starting off with this particular mountain, and I am covering it up with snow. And also this one over here is going to be covered up in snow, and we're just going to dress it up and make it all real and all nice. Now, to create the real effect, I am going to also go in with the shadow for the mountains. So here I have picked up ultramarine blue with titanium white to create the shadow, and you see how real our mountains are looking now. Then I'm going in with titanium white just at some places where I just thought I'm going to add a little bit more detail. Now I'm going in with a little bit of titanium white and burnt umber mixed in together to create some texture on the mountains that are closest to us. So these are kind of like rocky mountains. They don't have snow or anything like that, but they still have some details. And here we're not really adding too much detail. We are adding an illusion of detail. That's the best way to describe how to paint realism. Right, now I'm just going in with burnt umber to just paint over that area which was slightly difficult to see, and now you can see it is starting to pop out and is starting to look all real, and already it is looking amazing. Like, who does not want to be on this road trip, by the way? Right. Now I am going to go in with titanium white and just add a little bit more texture just as I please. Again, no right and wrong, you just do whatever suits you. Okay, so now we are here just on the sides of the road adding some detail. I have picked up burnt umber and I have picked up my trusted fan brush, and I'm just going in with some texture. I will also add tiny bit of green over here. It's up to you. If you would want like to leave it out, you can leave it out. It's not a necessity. I just felt like it would add some variation to my painting, so I added it. But in the end, you will see me cover it up slightly because I thought it was kind of like sticking out. So you would see me go over on it with a little bit of titanium white and a little bit of burnt umber to just be more aligned with the colors of this painting. But again, just your choice. Nothing is right or wrong in painting. Right, let's just give some road markings and we're done. Beautiful little painting is ready. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, please keep smiling.